Hey, my homies, right. Straight in with this. I'm stopping SoundTest Station, and okay, fair enough. Like, that's a bit out of the blue, and like, I was really into it, right? And I was actually doing a really good job, but there are just some things that I just can't do, right? It's all well and good me just standing, like sitting here and doing a show. But if there's no reason, if there's no way to grow it, and there's no audience there on Mixler, there's no fucking way for anyone to find me. Even search my own fucking channel was a pain in the arse at one point, right? And it might be a weird thing to like just let go of everything after and like spending so much time on it and all that bollocks. And having so much fun doing a couple episodes, but there are so many different ways to do this. I can do like a YouTube live. I can do like Twitch live, and the thing that put me off them in the first place is because there's so much competition, and copyright stuff. But the way you gotta think about it, right, is yeah, sure, I could not be touched by copyright in Mixler, right, and there's like literally no competition on Mixler, but at the same time there's no audience. It's like moving out into the desert and setting up shop and being like, yo, well, there's no competition. I own the market, but if there's nobody fucking here, nobody can find you. What the fuck's the point? So that is one reason about it. But that wasn't that wasn't like that was the main point. But the thing that just broke it for me, right, is when I was listening to my show back and I was thinking the audio quality of my voice was not good at all. And I was like, well, I really tried to like do good last time and do a really good fucking show and like speak loud and all that bollocks, right? And then when it comes down to it, it's not even anywhere near the quality of the music, right? So I start like after I decided that I wanted to make a better quality version because I'm kind of proud of the episode. I wanted to upload it onto YouTube, and really what happened was I started editing my voice in this bit, and I was listening to it back and I was like, yeah, this quite fits now. And like I was thinking, is there a way for me to be able to have this level of like the audio that I was having at the moment was so flat, and I really wanted more of a like dynamic, better fucking quality, like a more I can't think of the word, but you know what I mean, like I want a better range of voice or whatever. I don't know how you explain it, but you know what I mean, like a better quality product in the end of the day, because at the end of the day that's what I want to bring out. I want to bring out a really good, I've got a focused idea, I've got what I want it to be, and if I'm not making it what I want it to be, there's no fucking point really at this point, because I'm just starting out. It's all to do with me, so I don't need to fucking worry about anything else, right? I can just do what I want, and then if folk like it, they can come, right? So I was thinking, is there a way to kind of pass, like go through, like not Premiere Pro, because I know I could do Premiere Pro, but it's a bit too much stress on the old bird, or like something like GarageBand and have the same settings, loop it round, so like I capture through the microphone, it loops into the software, converts the voice into like a better tone, better tone, and then use that version of it as the live thing. That comes with complications though, because at first I was thinking, is that even possible? Yes, it is. I know what to do, but at the same time, there's two things about that. There's one, there will be some delay, and that'll put me right fucking off my stride. Two, the software that I need like the more updated version of the Mac OS that I'm not willing to put on this fucking MacBook Pro, because the MacBook's 6 years old. I'm still running fucking Snow Leopard on it, which is unbelievable. I've not updated it since we got the fucking him. Is it Snow? It's Snow Leopard. I know it's Snow Leopard because it's not lying. I ain't lying. But anyway, after all that, so long story short, even though this is a long story, straight away, I'm not canning Sound Test Station. I'm just kind of putting it in the back burner, and I think I might still continue. I'm gonna continue with the Facebook page. I'm gonna continue with the YouTube channel. Maybe make some experimental kind of gaming videos. Maybe some like video log kind of things. Maybe some more higher production stuff. Like I've got ideas I've got idea of what to know before playing. So like a short-ish kind of video series where, like, say, oh god, pick a game. Gears of War, because that was my example when I wrote this idea down. Stuff like not Gears of War. Fuck. I'm trying to think about like a really, what is a really good idea? Like, what's a really good example of this? Stuff like, if it's your first time getting into the game and you don't really know what the series is like, it's that kind of like non-spoiler, the more I think about this, the more I'm thinking this is a shit idea. But like, stuff like, sometimes the reason I'm doing this is because sometimes there's a game series that I really want to get into. I don't want it spoiled, but I want to know what to look out for, so I'm not fucking trailing along at the fucking arse end of it, like getting stuck all the time. So I'd like a kind of short, here's some tips, non-spoiler, and then like stuff like in Shin Megami Tensei, I always use I always end up using examples that nobody else could reference, but you start off and you've got, because I know that game quite well now, you've got negotiations with demons. First of all, that can be explained really easily, like stuff like wee tricks of the trade. The difficulty level, after you die, after you get a game over twice, you actually unlock the easy mode, which could be handy for newcomers. The negotiations, back to the negotiations, if you've got a life stone, like, it's not spoilers, but like this is what I mean by it. If you got a life stone, just get the fuck rid of it. And if you're and another tip would be to, if you're negotiating and it's going well, and you've gave them 2 things, and then they're still asking for more, it might be tempting to keep going and seeing how much, befriend them more, but they just fuck off half the time. So my rule is give them 2 things, like maybe a life stone and medicine or whatever the fuck they ask for, right? Never money, because fucking don't give them money, pricks. Yeah, do that, and then tell them, no, you've had it, you fucking decide now. And sometimes it doesn't go that well, but most of the time it goes really well, and that's a really good strategy to use. Stuff like that, and maybe things to avoid, like pitfalls, what's the fuck? Don't waste your time. Stuff like, right, okay, this is a slight spoiler for Final Fantasy VII, but it's a spoiler that every fucking person knows, right? Someone dies in that fucking game, and just about every single person out there knows who it is, right? But I'm not going to say it because I'm not being part of those fucking people, right? But I would hate to one person doesn't know to stumble across this and know, right? But oh god, I couldn't do that in an episode because it would be a spoiler. But this stuff I would do something like, when you get to this point, take all your arm off of this person, just trust me, stuff like that. Right, okay, let's just go for it, right? Ares dies. If you've got loads of materia, I don't know actually, because it's a better, people die in Final Fantasy 4, right? Okay, this is a better idea because I haven't really got to that bit in Final Fantasy 7. That happens, right? Final Fantasy 4, characters die or disappear depending on your version, right? And if you've got armor or whatever attached to them, I'm pretty sure, it's been a while since I played it, but I'm pretty sure that armor's stuck to them and you can't get it back. Which makes sense. Like, if a guy falls in a pit or whatever and dies, you're not going to have the fucking armor and the weapon, so it makes sense. So, stuff like that, like, wee things to look out for. Pitfalls. But I don't think it's a good idea anymore, now that I'm thinking about it out loud. But, way off topic. But yeah, just quickly, sound test station's not. It's just this is a hitch rather than an end, right? I'm still gonna make the YouTube videos, still gonna like tackle social media, get the Facebook up and running, get the logos properly done, and while I'm in the middle of it, like just start these YouTube videos, just the same kind of shows, but with the same kind of shows, but with like a non-live setting. So I would obviously have the list of songs, right, and have them in Premiere Pro or whatever, and on my days off just record the audio for it, right, and then I can edit the audio, and that's us fucking sorted. We've got an episode up really quickly, and I can just work on it. So that's an option, and then down the line, I still have this live idea, right? So down the line, I might move on to Twitch, or if the YouTube channel goes well, I could continue on YouTube Live, because I can't imagine Twitch, like, if I'm thinking about this, I don't want to think this far ahead to, like, making money or whatever the fuck, but in terms of being successful for getting an audience, sticking to one platform on YouTube would probably be better, because starting to scratch from Twitch would not be it would kind of be counterproductive. But I'm not sure. If it came to that and I had an audience by then, I would probably just ask them so what they would want, so we'll just stick with that and whatever. So in short, SoundTest Station Live's getting cut for now, put in the back burner. Gonna keep doing the fucking normal YouTube shit. When I get in a position, like when I move out and I can take the Big Mac up to Glasgow, and I've got my own fucking office set up where I can properly record and that sort of good shit, then that's the point where I can start with the live stuff again. So that video is a lot longer than it needed to be. I need to fart right now, so I'm going to do that on camera because I'm a beast. Oh, that was shit. And I'll see you guys next time.